Oh, man. I tell you what, I'm very perky this morning, considering.
You are, and you even look perky because you're wearing yellow, and your mood seems to be that of yellow.
Do you know what? I caught sight of myself in your bathroom mirror this morning, and my face was definitely 25 minutes behind me waking up. So you know when you get up and you go... and you kind of like plod to the bathroom. I'm like, I get my deodorant out. I've got a little bag, because I stayed at Dave's, a little wash bag out. So I throw some water on my face, and I look at myself in the mirror. My face is still in bed, right? Still having a kip. I've got massive bags under my eyes. I don't know what I look like this morning. No,
you're
now.
No, you're looking good. You're fine.
Well, I'm like this. I look like this, right? And I kind of look in the mirror and think, oh my God. But weirdly, I'm kind of waking up, but my face isn't.
But when you do that, you look like a hippo in a vice.
It's 6%. So I read The Sun. I read about Michael Jackson.
Do you know what you look like? And don't take this the wrong way.
Do you know what I look like, Alan? I don't take this the wrong way.
What do you look like?
I don't know. He hasn't said it yet.
You know the Imperial Guards in Star Wars? You know those big fellas? The ones who guard Jabba the Hutt's palace?
Right.
When you push your face
with the things on, yeah.
You look a little bit like that.
That's great.
The thing is, you don't have the benefit of seeing where I saw you wake up today, because I was awake, and then I'm there and I'm thinking, I haven't heard anything from you. The cab's here shortly, so I better go and wake you up. So I walk into the spare room, and Sophie stayed over last night as well. Chris and I popped out for a quiet business meeting at about 7.
Just an hour-long business meeting.
Yeah, about that. We got back about 11:30.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm thinking, I haven't heard you yet, so I better go and wake you up. So I walk in. Sophie's lying in bed nearest the door. So I'm kind of like creep in. I was like, Chris. Sophie's awake. And she starts shaking you. And you go,
I literally do a somersault out of the bed. The first thing, bear in mind, I get in last night. And I say, night, Soph, night, get into bed. I'm gone. That's it. I'm asleep. My body's resting. My mind is having a rest. And I'm woken up by I hear Dave's voice going, Chris Tux is outside. And I leap. And I just go, no. I don't know where I am. And I don't know why Dave's there with me. I'm in somebody else's bedroom. And Dave's there too. And I'm like, where am I? Oh, God. And by the way, I've no idea what you said to me. I know you said something about the taxi, and then you walked out the room. I don't know whether you went, get up, or the taxi won't wait, or the taxi wait. I don't know what you said.
The general gist of it was that wake up now because the taxi will be here soon. So I was giving you about 15 minutes kind of lead time until we had to leave.
Oh, God. I had a panic. Last night I went to bed at Dave's house. God knows where I woke up. And then, of course, it takes you about 3 or 4 seconds to go, oh, I'm at Dave's, obviously. That sounds pathetic, but... Anyway, so I'm reading The Sun. Reading my Michael Jackson. He's dead, apparently.
Yes, he is.
I mean, last week's paper. We got Peter Andre in today.
Very excited.
Very, very excited. Dave and I went and prepped the interview yesterday.
Are you happy with it, as you see it in your head?
With what?
With your preparation for the interview.
I'm not so happy with it, I'll be honest.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that Dave and I think we could have worked a little bit harder on the interview.
The thing is, in all seriousness, we went to the pub for a business meeting with the notes and stuff in my back pocket.
I wish it's still in your back pocket.
Here they are. But the problem was that we got waylaid in the pub, didn't we? And we never actually got on to the subject of.
Do you know Andy Collins? The warm-up man who used to do stuff on Paul O'Grady's show, and he's now an Alan Titchmarsh. He's the best warm-up man in the business. Anyway, Andy's brother, came to the pub last night. Dave.
Oh,
he came to the pub, and we ended up sitting there outside and just having a few beers. And we couldn't start the Peter Andre interview notes in front of him. It'd be rude.
It would be rude, because he wouldn't be included, would he?
How weird is this, though? So we go to Dave's little village pub. He lives out in the village now, in Backwoodsville. So we go to this boozer. And we sit outside, and Dave starts telling a story. And he says, do you know Andy Collins, the warm-up man from the telly? I said, yeah.
Because he did your show?
Yeah, he did my show. Well, I did a few of them. He was doing Dancing on Nice Tour, got more money, so he sent someone else to do that.
Did he?
Anyway, I think he did 2 out of the 8 weeks. So Dave says, well, anyway, I met his brother. His brother comes here sometimes. His brother's called Dave, and his dad lives around the corner. And he's a nice fella, and Dave's a nice fella. And as we're talking, we're sitting right outside the pub. This van drives by and kind of parks opposite us. And Dave goes, "Yeah, he's called Dave, and a really nice fella. And that might be him in the van there. I'm not sure. He works for some kind of audio-visual tellies and all that."
Just like installations for telly and...
The van says installations for telly and that on it. And he goes, "I wonder..." The guy gets out and Dave goes, "Oh my God, that's him."
Wow.
And I'm like, that's weird. What a pub. You talk about it and it happens.
Yeah. That's fate, isn't it?
So I sat there going, Kylie Minogue, Kylie Minogue, Kylie Minogue, nothing. But what did happen was 2 young girls on a horse and cart.
What?
Right? A horse and cart come trotting by.
Is that a joke?
These girls are, what, 15?
16, something like that.
And they're all kind of, they're wearing what they're wearing. They look all kind of cool and stuff.
Yeah.
As if they're about to go to a gig.
They weren't like Amish or anything.
Right?
No.
They
And
were
they're just-
They were using electricity and everything.
Anyway, so then they go past and then they come back about 2 minutes later. That's the horse, not the
Oh,
girls.
not them. The surprise.
So
of
why are you
stopping.
making that noise, love? She goes, no. She goes like that. "Excuse me." "Yeah." "Are you Chris Moyles?" "Yeah." "Shut up." I went, "No, I am." She goes, "Oh my God, can I get a picture?" So I went, "Yeah, sure." "Do I have to come to you?" "Yeah." I'm like, all right. And there's a couple of lads sitting outside the pub as well, and some of their girl mates, whatever. So there's only a few people outside the pub.
That's when you knew they weren't Amish because they wouldn't talk like that.
So I go over and have my picture taken with them. "Oh my God, I can't believe Chris Moyles, isn't it?" Yeah. "Nice to meet you. What's your horse's name?" Blah, blah, blah. "Very nice. Who are you?" "Emma." And Emma and somebody, I can't remember. Shannon's, I get it wrong. Anyway, "Nice to meet you, bye." And then the coolest thing in the world, she's holding the reins for the horse. She kind of barely moves her thumb, and the horse starts reversing, walking backwards.
How does it do that?
Right? And then she just goes, "Nice to meet you. Come on, let's go." And then the horse starts trotting off. And even these lads next to us just go, "She made the horse reverse."
It was like a remote control horse. It was amazing.
How do you do that?
There was no yee-haw or reverse, come on. She just kind of goes, "Nice to meet you." And the horse just starts walking backwards. They basically just do a 3-point turn, and then the horse goes.
That's amazing.
Honestly, because I know the basics, I think, of horse travel.
Do you?
Whereby,
Which is what?
Well, whereby, in my ignorance, perhaps, you kind of give it a little, kick or whatever, and it goes forwards, and then you give it a little kick and it stops.
It's a squeeze, not a kick.
Well, whatever, you know what
It's
I mean.
not best not to kick horses at all.
But that's all I thought it was. But she literally, it was amazing. It was like she was driving this horse. And she goes,
It
"Right,
was.
thanks so much, bye-bye." And the horse reverses.
It's very cool.
I didn't know they could even walk
It was
backwards.
amazing.
They just clocked backwards. But then the horse, it was literally foaming at the mouth. So I don't know what it was on.
No. And they do that, don't they?
They do.
Yeah, I think it was the hot weather, to be honest.
Yeah.